four classes lived together in harmony. Then everything changed when the freshman class attacked. Only the seniors, master of all four activities, could stop them. When the school needed us the most, we choked. A day has passed and my VP and I discovered a new senior class, the class of 2017. And although we might be losing now, we will not be the first senior class losing class points. That's why I believe the senior class will save the school. We still need to get the class points tallied up. I do not believe the seniors are winning. But thank you everyone for participating. Today is the last day that concludes the Spirit Week.
Please meet in the Commons at noon to get your picture taken if you dressed up.
I think the sophomores are dominating.
So next Monday, F Day, Room 3 will be Quiz Bowl, everyone's favorite sort of Jeopardy thing where you get asked questions about Russian literature that no one cares about. Be there, it's great.
So the Hawaiian dance is tonight. It is from 8 to 11. It is $5 for entry, and let's see. If you're wearing Hawaiian wear, be in the Commons at like 11:50 because it's really hard to get all of you guys together for a picture, so that would help us a lot.
Also, if you're on setup, please be at the theater by 6:30 tonight.
Yeah, see you tonight. Also, we are having our second JSA meeting on Tuesday, G-Day at lunch. We decided to tie this week's topic in with what the psych class is discussing. So, if human or animal experimentation for science is ever justified. So if you're a psych student and you're interested in that, or just anybody, please come to the meeting on Tuesday at lunch. Field hockey people, we have our first game today. It's an away game, so dress during lunch or work jobs and be out of class at 2:15. Remember, you have to ask your teachers for permission to leave class, and be up at the dance as fast as possible, and wear black. Go Field hockey!
Best New Troops first meeting is today in Miss Reese's room. Be there promptly at 11:55. Thank you.
So you all have heard of TED Talks. They are speaking conferences that bring together some of the greatest minds in the world. And York has some of the greatest minds in the world. So we are doing one of our own. This year's theme is Applying Now, and it focuses on hands-on learning and working. It will be held on Thursday, September 15th in the theater. Tickets are $25, but if, because it's a York School event and you want to come because you're a student, it's free. Spaces are limited though, so if you want to get in and see a bunch of really cool things like a heart surgeon and an alum who has been looking at volcanoes and shipwrecks on a submarine, you need to kind of reserve your tickets now. It's at york.org or TEDxYorkSchool.org/tickets. Thank you. Get a little buttering up to my chemistry teacher, and I thought I would do a chemistry pun, but I was afraid I wouldn't get a reaction. I went out for sports, and I was wondering why the baseball kept on getting bigger and bigger, and then it hit me. And one of my friends, his entire left side was cut off in a tragic accident, but he's all right now.
Until Monday, but that's the final day, so please tune in and check if you want to go, and all of you should want to go because it's amazing.
Yeah, and if you're not ready for that, Lyceum is for beginners, $25, also due Monday. A little bit after that is fine. And if you don't have the money, we can work with you, that's okay, but it's better if you get it on time.
And we're permanently switching to D-Day, but we don't know yet what room it will continue to be in, so you know that soon. Thank you.
conference. 200 teachers from around the country are going to convene here to talk about Google. If any of you students are interested in attending some of these sessions, I am looking for some volunteers who can help weary teachers who don't know where they're going. Come see me immediately after break, and I would love to have you join us for the conference. Thanks.
I just want to remind you there's still a lot of room on some of our sports teams for folks that still are thinking they may want to participate in sports. We've got some spots for the girls' tennis team, lots of spots for everybody really. But one group I want to target in particular is we have been really lucky to get a gentleman named Gary Figueroa to come on our coaching staff. Gary Figueroa was a member of the 1984 silver medalist water polo team. He's an amazing individual, he's an incredible coach. And he's going to be here today because we're doing what's called dry land training. We're going to do some symbiotic kind of work with the ball and work on stuff very similar to basketball being played in the pool. So there's a lot of crossover, and we have a lot of athletes that are basketball players where the skills would translate to water polo. One gentleman that I know locally, he had a couple of twin sons. They were both very tall. They thought they were basketball players, and they went out for water polo, and one of them ended up going to Stanford and playing goalie for the Stanford water polo team. So even if you've never played before, even if you've never swam before, this gentleman will get you there. He's an incredible coach. And what he likes about York, particularly, is that our teams are not massive, so his coaching style can really take root because it's like you have a private tutor, someone who's been at the top of their profession that can work with you hands-on. Now, in addition to that, if you hear this rebuttal, well, I swim and water polo never shall meet. I had that very conversation with him. This is a guy who's trained with gold medalists in the pool in swimming. And they all said they got as much out of water polo as they did out of swimming training. So it is true they do cross-pollinate. So I would strongly encourage you today, they might be in the weight room, but they're also going to be on the outdoor basketball court from about 3 o'clock to 4:30 or 5 today. Go out, if nothing else, watch him in action. Watch how he communicates. Look at his demeanor. This guy is class all the way down the line. And I think if I was an athlete and I wasn't sure about my passion for a particular sport, you might want to visit this and see about working with this guy. It's a real opportunity for our students. Okay? Thanks.
That was passionate. Let's get out there and play water polo. Thank you for 2 minutes of your time. I know you've heard all about water polo. I want to just come back, say hello to everybody, remind you who I am, Ms. Long, helping with the athletic program. And I recognize many of you out there, and I know each and one of you are so talented at so many different things, but that includes sports. Yay! I just want to remind you, I just want to give you a little reminder that we still have, and there's still time. If you have thought, gosh, I'm really enjoying what my after-school activity, but I wish I had joined the girls' tennis team. Now is the time. Let's go do it. We have space, we have room, and in that same light of mentoring and coaching, our coach, I need you. Our coach is a wonderful teacher. It's okay. One thing I didn't have an opportunity to tell our student body, and I'd like to reiterate what Mr. Peters was saying. If you don't have the skill at one of the sports that we're playing, girls field hockey, girls tennis, boys water polo, it's okay. It's okay if you've never played. All we want from you is your passion of wanting to play. We will teach you to play. Our coaches will out there, they know that all skill levels are very different. They know that maybe you've never picked up a racket. Maybe you never picked up a girls' field hockey stick. It's okay. Who wants to play? Who wants to come out and get involved? All right, Mr. Raymond. I appreciate that. And I have to tell you, Mr. Raymond has been so involved. He's been helping our boys water polo get up and off the ground, and we're so grateful to him for all of his coaching and skills. Can we give him a big round of applause? sports. We still have room and availability and still are desiring you to come out and maybe just give it a try. Give it a week. There's still time. Girls tennis, boys water polo, as you just heard, and girls field hockey. So if you want to talk about it, I'm going to be available in the comments a lot today. So come see me, okay? Find out where, what time, and let's get excited. Thank you.
Get excited about that dance tonight too. There is a list. Looks like this. If your name is in red, you will not be admitted. If your name is in orange, you still have some data entry to do, and you can make up that for me next week by doing some data entry for me if it's not done really soon. But you can go to the dance if your name is in orange. Juniors, there's an awful lot of you whose names are in red, so please check that list. All right, thank you. It'll be posted on the student board at lunch.
So just a reminder that the Depression and Anxiety Support Group meeting is in the downstairs art room today at lunch. If nobody shows up, I guess that means no one's depressed or anxious, which is a good thing, but I don't really believe that that's true. So be brave, come and say hello.
Yeah. The applications for the peer helper group, I'm so excited to see the numbers that are coming in. This is fabulous. Let's have the deadline for applications to be a week from today. And ninth graders, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys 5:30 for pizza and other food. Mr. Daniel, you blend right in. And then we'll do these activities, and then you can go straight to the dance and have a marvelous time. So, looking forward to seeing you tonight.